Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be about going to Goodwood with Mission Motorsport to celebrate their 7th birthday. For those of you that don't know, Mission Motorsport is the Forces Motorsport charity. I'm fortunate enough to know a couple of the guys behind Mission Motorsport, and I was pretty honoured to be invited to go to Goodwood this week to drive at the event and take out beneficiaries around the track, just to give them an idea of what we do and give them a taste of motorsport. I'll pop a link in the video description, but a basic summary of Mission Motorsport: their motto is race, retrain, recover, and their mission is to bring injured service personnel and anyone else affected by military operations back into work, back into industry through motorsport. It's an absolutely awesome cause, and I really am proud to have any involvement with them whatsoever. Morning guys, it's about 6:30 on Tuesday morning and we are off to Goodwood. We've got our coffee and we are off. I'm just going to interrupt the video audio there just to apologise for the really poor sound quality from my SJ4000s. Unfortunately they don't have an external microphone, so at the moment the audio coming from them is pretty terrible. I'm hoping to improve on that by getting a new camera that'll take an external microphone, so if you could bear with me, that'd be fantastic. So here we are guys, arriving at Goodwood. Always loved it in Goodwood, always loved it. It's just got a certain atmosphere to it. Not too bad, how you doing Simon? Good to see you mate.
127 sir.
Right, well we're at Goodwood. We are signed on with the Goodwood noise band. We've got a seriously cool sign here. Don't know if you can see that. So we're just going to go and get a noise test. And I'm not sure why I keep saying we, because I am completely on my own today. But there's a load of people here I know, so really looking forward to a great day. Fingers crossed for the noise test. Sound test, and it's only 95. So I don't know why we've got a sticker that says 105. But we're 95, so we're really happy. It all passed and all good to go. This is it. We're in the pit lane, queuing up to head out on track. We haven't got anyone in the car yet, but I think people are coming down and jumping in.
You're upside down, but...
Oh, that's okay. I can flip that.
Yeah, big cheesy grin here.
I can flip that on Premiere. That one is on. That one is on. Right, we're all on. About 10:30 now. We have changed over the slicks. So I've just put slicks on the front for now, so I'm going to go out and try and warm them up, then probably swap the hot front slicks to the back, put some more slicks on the back, and then we can get some temperature into all 4 tyres. So we're going to head out now and see how it feels. Right, we've had a bit of a bizarre experience. Just had the first session, all went really well, and then came back in, queuing to go back out, fired the car up and wouldn't run on 4 cylinders. So I've got no idea what's happened there or why. Took it out on the road for a 2-mile blast and it's back to normal and everything's absolutely fine. So we're back in the queue and we're going to head out again now. Yeah, it's a bit grumpy at the end of the last session, and once you're actually moving and underway it should clear itself.
Yeah.
Thank you. Not a problem. Just had an awesome session with Spike. Before we went out, the car was misfiring in the pit lane. I thought it was a bit odd, but I thought I'd head out and see if it cleared, because it started doing it earlier today as well. So went out, it cleared absolutely fine. Had a really good session, and then on the cool down lap it started misfiring again. Got no idea what's wrong with it, but we are, if you can see it, back in the pits. We're going to have a little look now and see if we can see what's going on. So, not a great deal to see visually. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. What is a bit weird is around this injector it looks like we've got fluid. The other injectors look nice and dry. This one, number 4, looks kind of gunky and weird around there. And number 4 is the one it's not running properly on. So I'm going to let it cool while I have a bit of lunch and get the plugs out and see if I can work out what's going on. As well, we've got the plugs out and they look pretty horrendous. This is the plug on number 4. Yeah, there you go. Basically that does not look good. If I try and show you down here, where are they? 1, 2, 3, 4. They all look pretty darn rich. So that's not going well. It's obviously fouling the plugs. I'm not sure why it's fouling it quite so bad. It does clear when you thrash it. It's definitely a plug type misfire. So I've got a spare set of NGK 7s, so I'm going to clean them up, throw them in and see what it does. Well, I've just cleaned up 4 NGK 7s, put them in. Everything is back together. So let's turn the key and see how many cylinders we run on. Now, I'd have said that is back on 4. Right, so that's definitely back on 4 cylinders now. So, seeing as it was sitting up so bad, I'm going to take 4% of fuel out over the whole map and see if that helps it at all. So what I'm doing here at the moment, I have selected everything from the red line down to 3000 RPM. And then, using the keyboard, I'm going to go enter. I'm going to go increase, decrease by... We're going to start with 3%. No, we're not. We're going to go straight to 4%. Decrease by 4%, and we're going to do that on PC map 2. Okay. So that's all been decreased there. Onto the keyboard, go Control P for print. What do you want to print? We want to print. Select maps to program, even not print. All maps. Okay. So what I've now done, I have leaned out the idle on maps 1, 2 and 3, and I've added a tiny bit more ignition to keep the revs up, and I've now taken 4% of fuel out, which will hopefully bring us from our very rich 11.4ish up to about 11.8, which should stop the plugs fouling. As you can see on the idle there, we're up to 14s now. This morning we were at 12s. Everything else is looking good. Oil temp 74. Oil pressure hovers around 24-25 psi idle. It does alarm when it drops below. That's because I've got the alarm set to 25 psi. So we'll head back out on track after lunch and see what it's like. Right, well, lunch is over and we are heading out again. Currently behind the most ridiculous looking Porsche 959 in the pit lane. Such a bizarre mix of cars. Let me turn the camera around so you can see this. Here we go, we've got a Porsche 959. We've got the Mission Motorsport Jags here. Goodwood motor kit. Just about. So it's all looking pretty good. It's been a really good day so far. Oh, yeah. Is that one recording, Ian?
Looks like it.
Yeah?
Yes.
Spot on. Had a few issues with them not this morning.
Funnily enough, I was just stood by there now, chatting to one of the guys. It's like, I've seen him all day.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's a proper fast car, that. This.
Oh, this?
Yes.
Oh, thanks. It's not too bad. It's
That's what he said. Because it's proper racetrack.
It's good fun. It's good fun.
Good.
It,
do my window up?
yeah, if you could. Sounds like you've already been in some extremely powerful stuff today.
Have a go. You go as fast as you want a fast go, okay?
Cool.
It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, if you're uncomfortable or anything at any point, just put your hand up.
but thank you anyway.
What's your background then, Chris?
Ex-army. I had a compressed fracture in my spine. There's the goal for my back. It's worth the pain for the day, you know what I mean? To come around here, it's worth it. I'm going to be wrecked for the next few days, but I will be there. What's happening there?
Sean out. That was absolutely awesome. We had some great laps with the Caterham 420R. Guy's just behind me now, I don't know if you can see him. Ta-da! Possibly not. No. White balance not having it. But that was amazing. Seriously good fun with the 420R. He's now behind me for the next session, so hopefully we'll have some more good laps with him. Going really well. Card back on the NGK Copper 7s. Feels absolutely spot on. We haven't had any fouling up again. I'll have a look on the tablet in a sec. I think we're running high 11s on the AFR again, which I'm pretty happy about. So yeah, finally getting into a bit of a rhythm. So I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, probably not. This is a log of going down the Lavant Straight, I believe. So the AFR at that point there, what's that say? It's 12. 12, and then we go to, let's go to that bit there. 7,400 revs, AFR 11.7. If we go along here, sort of pick an average point, 11.6, pick a high point, 11.6, high point 11.8, 18.5 degrees, 1.5 bar, Air temp at the peak of that pull, after a whole pull down the Lavin straight, air temp 24 degrees, and we are, focus? Can't focus, but about 70% injector duty. Oh, we're just here in the refuelling area. Got my jiggle siphon on the go, which is a seriously cool bit of kit. There's a Project 8 Jag behind me, which is absolutely gorgeous. I'm having a really good day, taking loads of people out. I'm looking at the wrong end of the phone, so that's why it looks like I'm not looking at anything. Don't worry, I'll get the hang of this one day. So we're just going to put some more fuel in and put 40 litres in, which should be enough for the rest of the day and get me home. And then we're going to go out and have some more fun. Woohoo! So it's got a methanol injection system, which runs on a separate tank in the boot.
Nice.
And I've been enjoying myself too much and I forgot to fill it up. It's a simple answer. Oh, so your first ride of the day then, I'll try and make it half good. guys, well that's the end of the day. That has been absolutely amazing. Unfortunately the day's been cut short by an hour. There's unfortunately been a rather sizable accident. I won't say who's involved, but everyone's apparently fine, so nothing to worry about there. But yeah, what an awesome day. So, spin round. All we've got left to do is change the front wheels back to the road wheels and then pack all of this stuff. How does all that go in there? That in there. Find out in a minute. And that, guys, is how it's done. Everything in the A3, wheels, tyres, fuel cans, all the tools, all the spares we brought, it's all in there. Mostly in the back, but, ooh, fingers. I've also got a bit of stuff in the front, a few boxes and fuel can and stuff. And that's it. A bit dark. Come back, there we go. That's the end of our day at Goodwood with Mission Motorsport. I am keeping the sign because I love it. That's seriously cool. That's going on the garage wall. So absolutely awesome day. Really enjoyed it. Car has been absolutely fantastic, really. If it weren't for me overfilling the oil level, which I worked out, I'll try and explain that when I get back to the garage, have a bit more time to explain. Back in the garage now, a couple of days after the event. Hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. So I don't think I covered this earlier in the video, but about halfway through the afternoon on my cool down lap with Miles in the car, I suddenly had a eureka moment and I realised what was going on to be fouling the plugs. We were coming on a cool down lap, coming down the Lavin straight. I looked in the rearview mirror and saw a massive cloud of smoke when I braked. And then it dawned on me. I went to check the oil level and found that I hadn't actually pushed the dipstick tube fully down into its seat. So when I checked the oil level before the day and found it to be slightly low, I'd put about 3/4 of a litre of oil in it. Nothing normal because the car does get through a bit of oil, just the way it's set up, it happens. Turned out I'd well and truly overfilled it. So when I was hitting the brakes, the oil was going up through the breather system, and due to the way I've set my PCV up, it was being sucked into the engine. It was that oil that was fouling the plugs up. So although it did look to be running a little bit rich, I don't think the rich running was the actual cause of the fouling up. I think it was entirely self-inflicted. So I managed to get a little bit of oil out by dropping a vacuum line down the dipstick hole and trying to siphon it. And it was absolutely fine for the rest of the day. No more issues. So that one, unfortunately, entirely self-inflicted. I'm sorry I didn't get everyone that came in the car out in the video. I actually had a couple of camera issues. A few sessions I thought had recorded hadn't. So to all the other guys that came in the car that might have been expecting to see them fair faces in the video, I'm really sorry you didn't make it in. If you guys have liked the video, please remember to like and subscribe. If you haven't done already, please check out the Mission Motorsport website. The link will be in my description. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Thanks very much.